Join me as I challenge myself to dive deep into prayer and see if I can truly discover my authentic self. Discovering our true selves is a journey that's both exhilarating and intimidating. It's a path that requires us to be brutally honest with ourselves, to confront our deepest fears and insecurities, and to let go of the masks we wear to fit in with the world. For many of us, this journey begins with a simple yet profound question: who am I really? Unlocking your true potential is a journey that many embark on, searching for meaning, purpose, and fulfillment in life. At the heart of this journey lies the age-old practice of prayer, a deeply personal and transformative experience that connects us to something greater than ourselves. Prayer is more than a ritual or a recitation of words. It is a powerful act of opening ourselves up, of seeking guidance, strength, and clarity. Through prayer, we begin to peel back the layers of doubt, fear, and limitation, revealing the vast reservoir of potential within. When you approach prayer with sincerity, you are taking a bold step towards self-discovery. It is not about asking for material success or external validation, but rather about seeking alignment with your inner values, your deepest aspirations, and your authentic self. In the quiet moments of prayer, you are invited to reflect on who you are, what you desire, and what you are willing to surrender in order to become the person you were meant to be. Prayer opens a dialogue between your heart and the divine, helping you to see beyond your current circumstances and limitations. Unlocking your true potential requires more than just wishing for change. It requires a willingness to let go of the old and embrace the new. This is where the concept of dying comes in. Not a physical death, but a symbolic death of the ego, of old habits, and of limiting beliefs that have held you back. To die in this sense is to let go of the false self, the masks you wear, and the fears that keep you small. It is the death of complacency and the birth of courage. Prayer becomes the catalyst for this transformation. As you pray, you are invited to place your worries, your doubts, and your insecurities on the altar, surrendering them so that something greater can emerge. It is an act of humility, a recognition that you do not have all the answers and that you are willing to be guided. In this surrender, you create space for new insights, new strengths, and new opportunities to unfold. True potential is not something that exists outside of you, waiting to be discovered. It is already within you, waiting to be awakened. Prayer helps to unlock this potential by fostering self-awareness, gratitude, and a sense of connection to the greater tapestry of life. It reminds you that you are not alone on your journey and that there is a purpose to your existence. Through prayer, you begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. You develop resilience, patience, and the ability to see the bigger picture. You learn to trust the process even when the path is unclear. Each time you surrender your fears and limitations, you make room for new possibilities to emerge. To unlock your true potential, you must be willing to let go of the stories that have kept you stuck. The beliefs that you are not enough, that you are unworthy, or that your dreams are out of reach. Prayer helps you to rewrite these stories, to see yourself through the eyes of compassion and possibility. It is an invitation to dream bigger, to step out of your comfort zone, and to embrace the unknown with faith. Dying to your old self is not an easy process. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to face the parts of yourself that you would rather avoid. But through prayer, you find the strength to keep going, even when the journey is difficult. You realize that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become more of who you are meant to be. As you continue to pray, you begin to notice subtle shifts within yourself. You become more patient, more kind, and more compassionate toward others. You develop a deeper sense of purpose and a clearer vision for your life. You start to see the world not as a place of scarcity and competition, but as a place of abundance and possibility. Prayer also fosters gratitude, which is essential for unlocking your potential. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you shift your attention away from what is lacking and toward what is possible. Gratitude opens your heart, allowing you to see the beauty and goodness that exists all around you. It gives you the courage to pursue your dreams, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Unlocking your true potential through prayer is a lifelong journey. It is not something that happens overnight, but rather a gradual unfolding of who you are meant to be. Along the way, you will face setbacks, doubts, and moments of uncertainty, but with each step, you grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. It is important to remember that unlocking your potential is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing progress. It is about becoming the best version of yourself, one prayer at a time. Each time you pray, you are planting the seeds of transformation, trusting that they will bear fruit in due time. As you journey through life, remember that you are supported, guided, and loved. You are not alone in your struggles or your dreams. Through prayer, you can tap into a source of strength, wisdom, and inspiration that is greater than yourself. You can find the courage to let go of what no longer serves you and to embrace the person you are becoming. In the end, unlocking your true potential is about living with intention, purpose, and passion. It is about using your gifts to make a difference in the world and about leaving a legacy of love, kindness, and compassion. Through prayer, you can access the guidance and support you need to walk this path with confidence and grace. So take a moment each day to pray, to reflect, and to surrender. Allow yourself to die to the old and to be reborn into the fullness of your potential. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be and that everything you need is already within you. The journey may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. Through prayer, you can unlock your true potential and live a life that is rich with meaning, purpose, and joy. In conclusion, using prayer to uncover your true self is a journey that's well worth taking. It requires commitment, patience, and an openness to growth, but the rewards are immeasurable. If you're on a similar journey of self-discovery, I'd love to hear about your experiences with prayer in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing some practical techniques for incorporating prayer and meditation into your daily routine.